Hello and welcome. You are listening to the Happya Life Podcast. I'm your host, Clare Deacon. After deciding survival wasn't enough, I set out on a path to live my best life. I wanted to thrive. Now I'm on a mission to support others. Think you're not good enough, confident enough, brave enough? I'm here to tell you you are, and you can achieve anything. This is your time, so let's do this. Welcome back to the Happya Life Podcast. I'm Clare Deacon, trauma-informed positive psychology coach and therapist, and fellow human navigating the not-so-balanced tightrope of healing and handling all of the things. This episode is for anyone who's ever thought, how am I supposed to heal and keep going with life? So you're working, parenting, supporting everyone else, and still trying to make time for your own healing. It's a lot. And if you've ever felt like you're falling behind on all fronts, you are not alone. Today, we're diving into the very real challenge of managing trauma recovery whilst also holding everything else together. We're going to explore how to cope, what healing looks like in the messy middle, and why you don't need to get it all right to move forward. So, grab a cuppa, find a moment of stillness, even if it's with a pile of laundry nearby, and let's do this together. You don't need perfect conditions to be here. You just need an heart that's open to hope, even if it's flickering like a candle. Let's bust that myth right out of the gate that healing does not require you to step away from your life. We often see this fantasy version of healing, which requires us to take sabbaticals, to go on retreats, to have endless time to meditate and journal. And unless you're able to have that kind of setup, then you're just not in a place to heal. It's not for you. Don't get me wrong, those things are lovely, and I'm sure we would all like to go on the adventure of Julia Roberts in Eat, Pray, Love, but is that accessible for the majority of us? Don't think so, unfortunately. But healing happens between the school runs and the Zoom calls. It happens in the quiet after bedtime. It happens in the car, or even in the chaos of a toddler tantrum, whether that's yours or your child's. Sometimes healing looks like crying in the shower and still managing to pack lunch boxes. Sometimes it's holding your breath through a triggering conversation and choosing not to self-abandon afterwards. That all counts, and you count. You don't need perfect circumstances to heal, and you're very unlikely to get them. What you need is real support, small pockets of space and permission to not have it all figured out, to allow yourself to be messy. Let's stop measuring our healing by how calm or tidy life looks. Healing is messy and it's non-linear. You're going to go forwards and backwards and all around. And it's part of the processing of making sense of unpicking it. So if your life looks like a knitting ball that's been attacked by a cat, then you're not alone. And sometimes healing can just look like showing up, even when you're shaking inside, because showing up for yourself, even imperfectly, is still progress. So here's what I know. You are likely carrying a lot. Maybe you're the glue in your family. the one who holds it together, and yet inside there's a storm brewing. When my husband passed away, I was that person. I had to keep life moving. Kids to care for, house to run, people to support. And underneath it all, I was unraveling. At night, when the world finally quietened down, I'd collapse, but my brain wouldn't. That restlessness, that hypervigilance, it's a nervous system stuck on high alert, and it is exhausting. You never get to rest. So if you can recognize that tension of showing up every day while crumbling inside, I want you to know it doesn't mean that you're failing. It means that you're fighting. It means that you're still here. I often have clients who've put their healing on hold, prioritizing the needs of others. I'm okay. I'll them sorted first, or I've got this to-do list before I have the opportunity to take time for myself. Or often the story can be, oh, it was a long time ago that an event happened, something that was triggering, and I'm okay. I can get on with it. I get it because that was me. It's so clear to me now how many years I wasted stuck, confused, and challenged because I wouldn't allow myself the time to prioritize me and heal. I was too busy for me. I was busy holding it together for everyone else and clinging on to the things that kept me in survival mode, the things that made it feel safe enough for me to really be able to move on from that place of survival. But here's the thing. You don't need to find a tragedy to validate your healing journey. You just need permission from yourself. Sometimes we're not choosing between good and bad, we're choosing between necessary and necessary. You heard that right. You may need to go to work and make time for therapy too. You may need to support your kids and create space for your own grief. Balancing this isn't about perfect time management, it's about intentional energy management. Think of yourself as a phone battery. Where are the energy draining apps running in the background? What are you spending emotional currency on that isn't essential right now? Where can you delegate, delay, or drop? Think of your healing as a garden. Some days you're planting seeds, other days you're watering, and sometimes you're just keeping it from drying out completely. And it's enough. Even the best gardens have weeds. That doesn't mean the garden is failing, it means it's alive. So, here are some ways to stay afloat while still tending to your healing. So, first of all, micro moments matter. Healing doesn't only happen in hour-long sessions. It's in 30 seconds of deep breathing in the bathroom, a 5-minute stretch, putting your hand on your heart and saying, I'm safe. These small acts compound. They come together to demonstrate to your central nervous system that you're okay. And more importantly, they also demonstrate to you that your needs and your feelings are worth taking notice of. Your central nervous system feels heard, so it can step down a bit. It can allow you to continue to move forward. Remember this grounding, this moments of rest is where your brain gets to connect the dots. It's part of the healing process. And if you want to make sense of that, you probably want to listen to a previous episode, I think it's a couple of episodes back, around allowing yourself that rest and connecting those dots and seeing, therefore, attaching it to this episode where that's where the healing will take place in rest. It's not all proactive doing. Productivity does not represent the performance in your healing journey. So, second of all, know your cues. Learn what overwhelm looks like for you. Do you get snappy? Do you zone out? Do you feel physically tense? These are the signs for you that your system is overloaded. So tune into it with kindness, not judgment. Think of these cues as your nervous system waving a white flag and asking for that support. And being proactive means you get ahead of it. Thirdly, anchor your day. Create a daily rhythm with grounding anchors. So maybe it's a morning stillness regime, a midday rest, an evening reflection. Even 5 minutes can really shift your state. Anchors are about coming home to yourself and prioritizing yourself. Fourth important one we often forget, is to ask for help before breaking point. Whether it's a friend, a coach, a therapist, ask. It's brave and it matters. And number 5, drop the guilt. This is big. Guilt is often louder than grief, often louder than the overwhelm. Give yourself permission not to do it all. Let the washing pile up. Let the to-do list wait. Let yourself be human, not a machine. Let's get real. There will be days when healing feels impossible, when you snap at your kids, cancel plans, or cry in the car. That doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means you're right in the middle of it. And being in it means you're in the process of healing. Let me say that again. Being in it means you're healing. If you've made it through the day, fed the kids, showed up for work, took a breath, you've done enough. Healing isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about the next small step and the next. You're not behind. You are rebuilding, and brick by brick, you're creating a new foundation, one rooted in compassion, not criticism. You don't need to hold it all together perfectly to heal. You just need to keep showing up, messy, brave, and real. And if you want support in that, I'm here for you. The Happya Survival Kit is also a powerful place to start. It's built for women like you and me who are healing while holding it together. The link is in the show notes, or come find me at happyacoach.com/chat. You've got this. You're already doing more than enough. Until next time, keep breathing, keep believing, and take gentle care of you. If you've enjoyed this episode, ensure you hit subscribe, head on over to my website, happyacoach.com, sign up for the weekly newsletter, and let me support you in living a happier life. I'm your host, Clare Deacon. Thank you for listening. Have a fabulous day.